This challenge coming up is the only one that has an element of danger in it. So before I show it to you, I'm going to quote one of my favorite phrases out of a TV program. If I am a dumbass, it don't mean that you can be one too. So please, this could result in a damaged bike or worse, injury to yourself. So don't do this at home. The second gear, no hands challenge. Start the bike, move in first gear, put it in second, no throttle, let go, and we'll see which bike covers the maximum distance. Try to give a Grom a helping hand, a bit downhill on second gear. There we go. And that's about it. So what did we learn about the last challenge, the no throttle takeoff? Well, we learned that this thing here, with pistons the size of a dinner plate, doesn't like to chuck along in a high gear on idle. Nuda won it at 23 miles per hour, but to me the star of the show was the S1000, because it was the smoothest. It was so smooth that it didn't clutter, it didn't stutter, it just went along very smoothly. So if the challenge was, the winner was on who was the smoothest, the S1000 would have won it easily. The DT, well, two strokes have zero, absolutely zero torque at idle, so it wasn't a surprise. And all of you, or some of you, who suggested I increase the idle, shame on you. We don't cheat on this channel. The Grom, well, again, absolutely very low torque at idle. It couldn't do it. It actually managed to change into second gear, so better than the DT. The SMR, well, the SMR did well actually, up to fifth gear, and but it struggled, so I had to end it there. I don't want to do any damage to the bike. Today is Boxing Day, and for the last 4 days I've had the flu. No, not a man cold that gets elevated somehow to the status of a full-blown flu. It was actually a full-blown flu where your joints ached so much, every single millimeter of your body was aching, and you shivered so much in bed that the bed shook and you wondered what the neighbors are thinking. And it was horrible, but it didn't really matter to me on what gatherings I missed on or parties I missed on or anything else. What really mattered to me is that I couldn't ride my bikes, and it's a disease, and all of you bikers will understand what I mean, because car drivers, there are very, very few of them who get that disease, but most bikers that I know have that disease. It's like my favorite quote from that Ride movie. It's my relief, my medicine in this crazy world, and that absolutely 100% applies to me. I put on this helmet and all the troubles in the world disappear. I just isolate it all, and it's me and the bike, and that's why my other favorite hobby is scuba diving, because I put on the BCD, go down, and the only thing I can hear is me breathing, and everything else gets isolated because you're concentrating on almost on basically staying alive, even though it's not to that extent because you're enjoying everything else. But riding a bike and scuba diving, you concentrate so much that you isolate everything else. And this is what really got me during these 4 days, is that I just wanted to be on a bike, and today is the first day that I feel better, that I said, you know what, I'm going to take the KTM out, because it's the most brutal bike, and it's the bike that is going to make me feel alive again. So here she is, and that's basically what I wanted to say today. Happy holidays, and have a great new year, guys.